How do we store incoming goods?
Food safety also involves storage because each product has a correct way to be stored.
Let us see some tips for the storage of general products. Keep chemicals and toxic food away. Keep clean products in another room. If you do not have another room, do not keep food and parts of food that can be a danger. Do not store boxes on the floor. Always use a step, like a bench or shelf. This is because the floor is full of bacteria. On top of that, if the floor is clear of boxes, it becomes easier to clean and dry the floor. Make sure that stored products are clean and sanitized, and don't forget your personal hygiene. Always wash your hands when entering and exiting the depot. Also make sure the space is closed and kept dry. When you do this, it removes pests as well as moisture and heat.
FIFO. This means first in, first out. It is a system for storing and stocking products. How it works is, the first product entering storage must be the first product out of storage.
For this, new products put in the depot are always at the bottom or back. If you need to use products for food preparation, they must be at the front. Simple, right? First in, first out. Each product has a printed expiry date. When you open frozen or dried products, this date doesn't change. Make sure that the date on the packaging is clear, that it can be seen, and that the product is stored in closed containers. Information must be clear and organized. Keep the product labeled with the expiration date, production, opening, freezing and thawing records. This makes communication easier between you and your colleagues and lowers the chance of mistakes.
Remember that for refrigerated products, the expiration date changes after it is opened. With these products, the packaging shows how long the products remain good to use after opening. When we follow the FIFO rule, first in, first out, you must watch out for the storage of products that are already opened.
Foods with a short lifespan, called perishable, can spoil easily. This depends on temperature, humidity, exposure to oxygen, touching other food items or body contact, even contact with our hands. This is because these things allow bad bacteria to grow in food.
It is very important to pay attention to storage temperatures. Storing at the right temperature helps stop bacteria from becoming more and more. For industrialized frozen products, we must follow the storage instructions of manufacturers before and after opening. Because some information is not on the packaging, here is a table we must follow properly. This table can help you when it comes to the storage temperature of pre-made food or food prepared at the premises. From 0 to -5 degrees Celsius. From -6 to -10 degrees Celsius. From -11 to -18 degrees Celsius. Below -18 degrees Celsius. Cold products must be stored at the temperatures suggested by the manufacturers. If a label does not have information from the manufacturer, you can use these guidelines for both pre-made food or food prepared at the premises. Milk and milk products, 7 degrees Celsius or less for up to 5 days. Eggs and other products, 10 degrees Celsius or less for up to 7 days. Beef, poultry and other raw products handled but not mixed skewers, 4 degrees Celsius or less for up to 3 days. Mixed skewers, turtleneck steak, raw meat and preparations with ground beef, 4 degrees Celsius or less for up to 2 days. Fish and their products handled raw, 2 degrees Celsius or less for up to 3 days. Ready-to-eat bakery and confectionery products with toppings or fillings containing ingredients that require refrigeration, 5 degrees Celsius or less for up to 5 days. Cold cuts and sliced sausages, chopped or ground, 4 degrees Celsius or less for up to 3 days. Food after cooking but not fish, 4 degrees Celsius or less for up to 3 days. Fish after cooking, 2 degrees Celsius or less for up to 1 day. Desserts and other foods containing dairy, 4 degrees Celsius or less for up to 3 days. Mayonnaise and mayonnaise mixtures with other food 4 degrees Celsius or less for up to 2 days. Fruits and vegetables cleaned, opened, cut and peeled. Juice, pulp, sugarcane juice 5 degrees Celsius or less for up to 2 days. Other prepared food 4 degrees Celsius or less for up to 3 days.
Even if we store perishable products at the right temperatures, following the rules with humidity and closing containers properly, the food can still be contaminated by bacteria and other microorganisms. So, to make sure of food safety, we must always watch how these products are stored. There are different types of contamination. If a product touches another product, contamination by contact can happen. This danger happens when raw food touches cooked food. Recontamination happens when you store cooked food in a workplace full of bacteria. For example, if you placed fried chicken in the packaging where the raw chicken was, or if you place food on a cutting board which was not sanitized. Wash your hands after using the toilet and before touching the product, as you can contaminate food if you do not.
The longer chilled products stay without cooling, the faster the bacteria can grow. When we receive frozen products, we must place them straight into the refrigerator or freezer. These products must stay properly closed. This will help you to keep your refrigerator and freezer perfectly clean. Here are some storage guidelines for these products. Always follow these 3 guidelines. Never keep prepared food in open containers. Place cooked food in the fridge above uncooked food. Place meat and fish at the bottom of the refrigerator because this is the coldest place.